Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Right Man in the Wrong Place. My name is Luke Tatum, and I react to music. Today, we are getting back into the world of Opeth. This has been a fun journey, and I'm glad that you're along for the ride with me here. It's been great to have some company on this journey as I'm discovering more of what Opeth is all about. So, thanks so much for being here. I'm really glad that you're choosing to spend your time listening to music with me. Now, this is another donation request. This is from Brian Mack, and Brian would like to donate this and his next donation request to Florida Bell. Florida Bell, by far the most popular person on this channel, probably more popular than me. So, another song for you, Florida Bell. And let's see here. This is from their 2019 album, In Cauda Venenum. I'm not that great at Latin pronunciations, although I do have a Latin to English dictionary somewhere behind me. But I assume that's Latin. So it's got to be Venom. I believe Venenum is Venom. I'm not sure what that means. I would have to look it up. Maybe I'll do that for the next video. But Dignity is the name of the song. So we're doing Dignity from 2019, from what Brian said in his Buy Me a Coffee donation. This is less growly, metally, and more like more melodic focus, more like Yes or Boston. So if you have a donation that you would like to make and request a song, that is the best way that I will actually get to it in a reasonable amount of time. You can find the link for that right down here below my face. And I do want to say that we just got another rooster. So there is a chicken coop right outside of my office. If you hear a rooster crowing, or actually 3 roosters crowing, sorry, that's just how life is. We live in the woods in the middle of nowhere. So it's just part of the experience. But let's get right into it. Dignity by Opeth. Thank you again, Brian Mack. Let's do this. Okay, so there's no build up. I need a copyright filter. This is awesome. It's like Queen meets Dream Theater right now. Is that Finnish? Okay, this is wild. I completely different from all the Opeth I've heard so far. So, gosh, yeah, this is like I said, it's kind of like a Queen meets Dream Theater almost. I was just kind of saying that because I got like Flash Gordon type vibes from the vocals there at the very beginning. Not to say that the whole sounds. I cannot talk today. It's not to say that the whole song sounds like the Flash Gordon theme. That's not what I'm saying, but just kind of that vibe for a second. We've already had some big transitions and chains ups. The video is wild. I really like this kind of like art booky style. I'm trying to think of what that reminds me of visually, and I can't. So if I think of it, I'll say something. But very interesting. Production value is incredible on this. And I will admit I've been more distracted by the visuals, and so I need to kind of focus on the song. But I really like what's going on so far, and maybe that's all I can say right now. Let me back it up a little bit. And yeah, is that Finnish? That guy talking Finnish? I should pull up the lyric. I'll pull up the lyrics. Oh, I already did. I pulled them up earlier. Okay, so vid et arskit. I I don't know what language that is. I assume Scandinavian country. Okay. Personal curiosity. I'm not going to let you guys sit here and watch me try to figure out what language that is. Let's go. The panning on the voice is changing. It's kind of moving around. Just briefly to comment on the pyramid with the eye in it and all of that. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of crazy symbolism stuff already happening here. That is not an accident, right? This is very deliberate. There's no way you would accidentally use that kind of symbol in something. So that's quite interesting. I wonder if there's like a subtext of um, politics or some kind of a grand global design from those in power, that sort of thing. I won't say too much because there's been no lyrics except for the newscasting that I can't understand. And is that a goblet or something there? So there's a picture of a woman, a plate, a silver platter, silver tray, silver plate. Weird disembodied hand, looks kind of like it's made out of wood. There's just a lot of things that could be intended, and I don't know if they are yet. So get back to it. This is crazy. I was not expecting this video. The song's great. Okay, let's go. Like a tarot card almost. That's what all these vocals look like. They look like tarot cards. The same kind of eyes in that book that you had on the pyramid. The song's put me at a loss for words a lot here. There's just so many different things. It's kind of like when I tried to do a reaction to Pain of Salvation, and there was just too much going on. So I'm feeling a little bit, let's say, overwhelmed. I will notice the repetition of the eye shape within the video. So you have her eyes, there's no pupils in the eyes. You had the eyes on that book just a few seconds ago. Also no pupils. You had the eye on the pyramid. I believe it had no pupil as well. Let me go back. Yeah, exactly. Again, it's just a blank white. And so very interesting stuff. Now that we're getting into some English lyrics that I can actually follow, and again, I have those pulled up just right below this. We've got Prince of Lies is on his knee, holy rites spreading the disease. By his side, a youthful girl, wedlocked force unfurls. She is young, far too young. Prince of Lies is typically going to be a reference to Satan. So I presume this is from a Judeo-Christian sort of place. holy rites. I mean, we certainly saw the pyramid, which could be playing into certain things. The tarot card sort of, to me, that was a clear call out to like a tarot card. I'm not very familiar with tarot, but could that be considered a holy rite? Could the goblet and the pyramid and the silver plate be part of a holy rite? There's obviously a lot of visual stuff happening here. But then this character, appears to be the character being sung about. So this man here marrying a young woman. And I don't know what's going on. Oh, musically, I was going to say too, this is just so mixed down. Like, it's very deceptive how quiet and muted this is compared to the music right before. Get those eyes again on the unicorn. The guy with some kind of a rifle. Some cherubs. You know what this is like? This is like trying to make sense of the music video for, oh my gosh, never mind. I forgot the name of it. I'll try to remember and put this at the end or in the description box or in the comments. There's another music video. It's all black and white. And I'm getting so much. The music has nothing to do with it, but the video and the symbolism on top of symbolism is really giving me vibes from this other song. Why can I not think of that? All right, sorry. Great. Okay, so here it's almost like it's like an eyes wide shut type of scene that we're getting, right? So you have all these masked figures, hooded figures. It's like they have a sheet draped over their heads. I have no visual, so just backing it up, she's wearing a mask now. It's like she's becoming part of this society, right? This society where everyone wears a mask and no one shows their true intentions, and it's all a show. It's all a masquerade, a theater, a production, not unlike American politics, perhaps, or politics in general. I shouldn't say that as though politics is unique to the U.S., because it's not. But I haven't spoken with the lyrics, so you've got this: can we dictate a life with dignity? Foul agenda corrupt in secrecy. And what's the agenda, what's being hidden. I think probably this is meant to be relatively open-ended, but I'm definitely getting vibes of like a those that control the world, secret societies, that sort of thing. um Dream Theater, not to just talk about them the whole time, but they of course have that song, Rite of Passage, talking about Freemasons and all that. So a little bit of a vibe there coming to mind. Layers, layers, and layers. Of course, her starry cloak, the bag of coins coming through the keyhole. Like, there's a lot of stuff, and this is probably more like a deep dive video, maybe that we should even revisit someday, once I've had time to sort of process and figure out where these things go. But um, extremely like grotesque faces. You got this single-eyed character on the left in this particular shot. There's that silver kind of platter again. Not quite the same exact thing, but it looks similar. It's definitely layers. Now, lyrics again: one false prayer wielding blasphemy, price the spirit as a wanted property. So it's kind of like perhaps a sacrificial notion, like give us your soul in exchange for something else. Probably an arranged marriage is what I'm getting here. Like in exchange for you entering the society, donning a mask, surrendering your let's say divine self. You get all these worldly things. You enter this world of production that we've created. Very, very open ended. There's really not a lot of lyrics in this song, it seems like. So, yeah, I mean, I'm doing a lot of talking for a song that's not even 7 minutes long. But if I wasn't watching the video, I think I wouldn't be keying in so much. Okay, let's back it up. I'm going to catch this transition again. And, maybe I won't pause again. Man, dark stuff. Okay, so it seems to be Yeah, definitely sort of a political arena, secret society type of thing. Really, really like the song. Like musically, if you take away the lyrics, you take away the video, I really enjoyed that. Very, very cool. Very different. Not what I expected. Not what I anticipated from Opeth, even. So that was crazy. The key sort of seems to be a double entendre. The keyhole seems to be sort of a double entendre. You've got the sense that he's the male figure's sort of taking something that cannot be returned. I think we all know what I'm talking about here. And that's yeah, like the price of admission for this sort of world that where everyone's having all these, making polite jokes and carrying on and living this life with their masks on, but you don't think about, or they don't want you to think about what it took for these people to enter this world and to walk in those circles. So yeah, that's crazy. I think the eyes wide shut comment I made before is very appropriate. If you've never seen that movie, I don't think I can necessarily recommend it, but you might just Google it, um, or use your search engine of choice. But yeah, wow, Brian, thank you for completely changing my mood this afternoon. It's very weird. I'm on a very, very uneven footing now, so that's very, very interesting. I'm gonna ponder this some more, listen to it again, and we'll see. Maybe that whole album deserves more of a closer scrutiny. I do have your other requests coming up here soon. I may record that today, or I may not have time. We'll see what happens. But yeah, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much. Again, dedicated Florida Belle. Florida Belle, I hope you enjoyed it. Brian, of course, I hope you enjoyed it as well. Next time, next time. I'll see y'all next time. Stop recording. Until next time, the right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world.